This short video is going to deal with the issue of subheadings, and subheadings start to come into play where the body copy is now longer than 300 words, and the purpose of the subheading is to break up the text to make it easier for the reader to understand what the next section's about, and it also helps with SEO and just general performance of kind of the post and overall the site. So on here, the readability, we've got an unhappy red smiley face, and it's flagged up that the subheading distribution, one section of your text is longer than 300 words, and it's not separated by any subheadings. So if we just roll up to the page, visually, it looks like there are actual subheadings. But the reality is actually what this is these are just blocks of text. And from a web point of view, it actually is looking for a different hierarchy in a subheading. And we'll make that apparent just now. So to enter a subheading, if you hover over into a blank space, the plus symbol will come up and you can add a block. So if we click on the plus symbol, what we have are the new blocks. So we have the option to put it in a new paragraph. One of the blocks is heading. You can put in an image. You can start to write a list. You can put in a quote, and quote something that we'll deal with another time. And then you can put in a table. So if we go ahead and click on the heading block, what you'll see is the heading block is where the cursor is. We've got the bold and the italics and the ability to put a link into it. The big difference is we've now got the cursor flashing, and now we have this H2. And so what you have within a structure of a page are different heading levels. Now the H1 is the one that's right at the very top, and that is the title of the page. H2 are what is subheadings. So in this example, I'm going to steal what is in the paragraph below, which is luxury household items. So I'm just going to type that in. And it's kind of preferable not to go with caps locks because, just in general terms, that's almost, it's kind of treated as that's when you're shouting. Now, what you can see is that the font size is also a font size bigger than the copy. So that, again, will help it to stand out. So if I go ahead and come off luxury household items, so effectively that's now in place. If I roll down to the checker, so it's still actually telling me that subheadings, I've still got patches of 300 words where there aren't any subheadings. That's because it will also be counting all of these other titles as text. So it's counting them up. So if I roll up above and if I go to the top, I'm almost trying to work out where 300 might be to then break it up. So if I then drop another heading here, so I'm not rewriting what the previous author has done, I'm making some slight corrections. So if I take that out, that should now start to be hopefully helping with the scoring. And we're rolling down, and we've still got way too much text without subheading. So I'm going to just I'm just trying to work out where we can get the 300s in, and let's put another heading here. This actual article is a very long article, which is good for the reader. It's good for SEO. But what it's just flagging up is we actually need some more headings in here to kind of break the text up, and we're still got way too much copy. So that's the theory on how to drop in the headings. So basically, this one here, this luxury household items, just needs to be removed. And again, when you highlight the block, click on the three dots, and that will allow you to remove the block. So if I just roll down a bit, so we've still got luxury household items there. So that hasn't removed, but we're just now putting blocks. So that's how you put in subheadings.